Hey y'all, I want to tell you a story. Something that happened the other day. I received a message from somebody at the hospital. The hospital that I was at, St. John's. I received a phone call. Well, I received a message first. And I received this message from someone named Adriana. Beautiful name, Adriana. Anyhow, so Adriana sent the message that said, I realized you were at St. John's because your name came across my desk. And I looked you up and I ended up recognizing who you were. And I wanted to reach out to tell you that I'm a doctor here at St. John's. And that 20 years ago, she knew my son and hung out with him around Tulsa and Sand Springs and all that area. And her being with him meant that she came in contact with me, because if you're with my child, then you are my child. You're as much of a child to me as my own child, and all I've ever had is Blake. So, anybody that was willing to stick with him, I treated him like mine. That's the way I grew up. I remember Preston Izzard was gonna whoop me, and everybody's mom was, always either helping me out or running me off. And Tony Dillinger's mom half raised me, and so I grew up that way. And so that's the way I've treated kids. Is if you're around me, I'm treating you like you're my kid. So Adriana said that there came a point in her life when she had a decision to make, and it looked like the world was against her. But she remembered something that I had told her and some of the other kids that was with Blake, and that I kept telling Blake, is that the room is better because you're in it. You're valuable. And I told my granddaughter that, Lily, every day you should have to go to school and deal with people that did not like her and were bullies and things like that. And I kept telling her that the reason they do that is because people throw rocks at things that shine. And so, Adriana heard these things as I would tell my son, I'd tell my son, good morning, I love you. And anytime I saw him, I'd love him, and hug him and kiss him. And she saw that, and it had an influence in her life. And so now she's a doctor at St. John's. Wanted to let me know that 20 years ago, I had an impact on her life. That she's valuable. How did something like that happen? And then I end up in the hospital there. She has the opportunity to let me know what you do matters. Who you deal with matters. Treat yourself and treat them as such. You want to change the world around you. Change your world. Don't sit around and bitch about what's going on where you don't live and where you don't have any power or control. Start with your world. That's all I got. Good day.